Hi everyone, my name is Sammy Dean and this is my digital resource evaluation. The first resource that I will be evaluating today is vocabularyspellingcity.com. Vocabularyspellingcity.com is one of my favorite resources to use in my classroom. The reason that this is such a great resource is because it allows you to individualize vocabulary study among students, and I will show you why in just a second. But vocabulary knowledge is the foundation for fluency and comprehension, so it's so important that students are practicing their vocabulary in the classroom. So I'm going to show you a few of my favorite resources on Vocabulary Spelling City, but before I do, I want to show you how to find some of the resources. So if you go to Teaching Resources, and you click on Word List and Lesson, go to English and Language Arts and Vocabulary, and you can see that there's many different options for vocabulary studying. There's also this vocabulary study option, which if you're focusing on something like compound words or suffixes, prefixes, synonyms, these are great resources to use just to get those fun interactive games. And there's also grade level lists. So as we can see, Vocabulary Spelling City is a fabulous resource for a variety of students, as we even see in this picture. It's great for students who are older, great for students who are younger. It can be used at any grade level because of the fact that it can be so individualized. So the first game I'm going to show you is Read a Word.
Welcome to Read a Word. Choose a...
So this is a
Read the words and click the one you hear. Read and find suntan. I got a brown suntan on my arms this summer. Suntan. Yes! You read the word suntan.
So this is a great resource when students are initially practicing their vocabulary spelling.
Suntan. I got a brown suntan on my arms this summer.
So this is great for students who are practicing their vocabulary for the first time because it reads the word, it puts the word into a context, and then it rereads the word and spells the word. So this really helps students to practice their vocabulary words. The next one is one of my favorites, and this is where students can actually...
Vegetable.
It's a fun game for students, as you can see. It allows students to read a sentence or read a definition, and then you choose the word. So
read the sentence and choose the word that fits.
Some of these are sentences, and others are definitions. Here's vocabulary.
Get ready for the test. Don't peek at your list. Begin. Choose the word that's being defined. Darkened skin pigment from solar exposure. Suntan. Birthday or writing tablet.
So this is great for students when they are practicing their vocabulary words. If they have a test the next day, it's really great to reinforce those vocabulary words. And I wanted to show you one more thing on Vocabulary Spelling City. And this is where students can create their own list of vocabulary words. This is why it's so unique for students because they're able to choose their own vocabulary words, which really individualizes the vocabulary practice. And they can choose at the right here an activity. So I would choose vocabulary. And there's many different games that you can play once you type in your own words. Hi everybody, the next resource that I will be evaluating is the Phonological Awareness Lab. And this is also one of my favorite resources to help students practice their phonological awareness skills. It's a great way for students to practice these skills in a hands-on, interactive way. It incorporates a science theme, which is great. As you can see the beakers. It's a lab theme. Kids love science, so it really makes the phonological awareness skills fun for students to practice. This app has 4 different components to it. It has a sentence segmentation and word counting, blending syllables and sounds, rhyming identification, selection and matching, and syllable identification and counting. So this hits many different phonological awareness skills, which is great. So here I am demonstrating it on my iPad because this is where I purchased the app. So I'll click on my name. And then once I click on my name and I press play, I can see that there's 4 different activities for me to select. I am going to first go to rhyming compound. And as we can see, there's a rhyming identification section, rhyming selection, and rhyming matching. So it depends what the student wants to practice on.
We need your help finding a cure to the rhyming virus. In each petri dish, there are 4 words that rhyme. Select the 4 words that rhyme together and then press the check mark.
So as we can see,
Here, take, cheer, gray, pink, deer, ear.
so I'm going to
Take,
choose,
cheer, ear, deer. Here, cheer, take, cheer, here. Hug, dug, throat.
so
beat,
this makes rhyming matching
bug,
really fun because as you can
fed,
see, it puts all of the
rug.
words into a petri dish, which makes it really fun for kids. And it reads the words out loud so that you're able to get that auditory processing aspect. And so next I'm going to go to the report center to show you. This is great because it really shows your accuracy level. It has a profile for each student. And then down here it shows 100% accuracy for rhyming match. I got my rhyming match activity right. So every time I play a different game, it'll show in my profile, which also is helpful for identifying what students need practice on and what students are excellent at. So I'm going to go back here, back again. And now I am going to go to the decoding room. And as we can see, there's blending sounds and blending syllables. I'm going to go to blending sounds this time. But as you can see, it really breaks apart those phonological awareness skills for kids, and it allows them to get practice with exactly what phonological awareness skill they are working on.
We have brought the monster to life, but we're having trouble understanding him. Can you help us out? Listen to each sound and select the picture that matches the word the monster is saying. If you need to listen to the sounds again, tap on the play button. Right. Bed. Swim.
So as you can see, this makes it really fun because it's a monster that looks almost like Frankenstein, and he's the one who's sounding out these words. So I kind of think it incorporates a humor aspect to blending sounds for kids, and it allows them to have fun with it.
Gray. Plate. Pack.
And as you can see, there's a picture that goes along, so you really have that visual and auditory aspect to help aid with practicing your phonological awareness skills.
G-O.
So I'm going to go to main menu, and I'm going to go to report center. And as I can see, I got both of mine right in blending sound, so I have 100% accuracy there. So this really breaks down the phonological awareness skills, and it allows students to practice their skills in a really fun way. But it's also great for teachers because it allows them to be updated on their student progress.